Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. The Senate of Pakistan has passed the 27th Constitutional Amendment Bill with 64 votes in favor. After two opposition members defected to support the motion, the opposition benches erupted in protest, with lawmakers walking out amid chaotic scenes. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Senator Saifullah Abro, who voted in favor of the bill, announced his resignation immediately after the session, saying his vote was cast only in respect of the army chief. The government has hailed the amendment as historic. It introduces a federal constitutional court, new seniority rules within the judiciary, and formally recognizes a 5-star general rank in the armed forces. But the bill has sparked deep concern within Pakistan's legal community. Two senior judges of the Supreme Court, Justice Mansoor Ali Shah and Justice Athar Minallah, have written to Justice Yahya Afridi, urging him to summon a full court session to address what they call an assault on judicial independence. They warn that creating a separate constitutional court is unnecessary and could shift decisive power to the executive branch. Their letter reflects growing strain between the judiciary and the government, with the judges warning that silence at this juncture would amount to an abdication of judicial trust. Meanwhile, judges of the Federal Shariat Court, including Chief Justice Iqbal Hamid-ur-Rahman, have raised objections to their relocation to the Islamabad High Court building as preparations continue for the establishment of the proposed Federal Constitutional Court. The judges argue that the space allocated to them is insufficient for more than 350 staff members, and the move is disrupting day-to-day operations. Government officials, however, maintain that the Federal Shariat Court is overstaffed for its current caseload and say some staff could be reassigned once the new court becomes operational. For more on the situation in Islamabad, we're joined by our correspondent Sarah William.
Thank you, Chris. The mood in Islamabad's judicial enclave has been tense since the government fast-tracked preparations for the new Federal Constitutional Court. Senior judges and court officials have been seen holding closed-door meetings to discuss both the constitutional and logistical implications of the move. Legal experts say the standoff could evolve into a broader institutional challenge, potentially inviting petitions to the Supreme Court itself. Meanwhile, the government insists that the new court will strengthen, not weaken, constitutional order by resolving jurisdictional disputes more efficiently. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Sarah. In other news, Pakistan's security forces have successfully foiled a major militant attack at Cadet College Wana in South Waziristan. Officials report that 2 terrorists were neutralized after an explosives-laden vehicle crashed into the college's main gate. The attackers reportedly attempted to breach the perimeter, with intelligence suggesting coordination by handlers across the Afghan border. The Inter-Services Public Relations said Pakistan reserves the right to strike terrorist leadership in Afghanistan and reaffirmed the continuation of nationwide counter-terrorism operations under the Azam-e-Istikam vision. Across the border in India, at least 8 people have been killed and over a dozen injured after a powerful car explosion near Delhi's historic Red Fort. Witnesses say the blast occurred when a vehicle caught fire at a busy intersection, triggering secondary explosions that set several nearby cars ablaze. Authorities have not ruled out the possibility of terrorism, though investigations are ongoing. Security has been tightened across Delhi and neighboring states, with forensic teams combing the site for clues. Back home, senior parliamentarian and chairman of the Senate's Foreign Affairs Committee, Senator Irfan Siddiqui of the Pakistan Muslim League N, has passed away in Islamabad after a brief illness. He had been receiving treatment for respiratory distress in an intensive care unit. Tributes have poured in from across the political spectrum. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif described him as a teacher and principled intellectual. President Asif Ali Zardari praised his democratic contributions, and former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif called him a loyal and dedicated public servant. And finally, former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has been released from prison after serving 20 days. The release follows a court ruling allowing him to remain free while appealing his conviction for allegedly raising illegal campaign funds from Libya during his 2007 presidential bid. Sarkozy now faces judicial supervision and travel restrictions. His defense team has called the decision a step toward justice, while prosecutors maintain that the risk of collusion with witnesses remains significant. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.